Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Avour Artistry. In case you are new here, welcome to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching my videos, and God bless you guys so much for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be transforming this my gorgeous client. Stay tuned and let's get into it. Okay guys, so I started with cleaning her face. Actually did that off camera, and after that we moved over to moisturizing her face. I used the Embrace moisturizer to moisturize her face. Okay guys, so you guys are going to actually pardon me because like her cute little boys were actually disrupting our videos, and I wanted to film the look, and of course my client actually wanted me to film the look because like she wanted me to post this. So the boys were disturbing, and we actually had to still do it, so they actually disrupted the video at some point, so you guys are going to pardon me. Okay, good. So I continue with moisturizing her face. I'll just applying all the moisturizer generously all over her face. Okay guys, so this my client actually requested that I did her makeup with all her makeup products. Like she had all the high-end brands, so she requested that I'm going to use her product for her face. Okay, so moving over to her foundation, we used the Mcgrath foundation. That's the one she had, and is actually exactly her skin shade, so I didn't really need to mix foundation now. So I just put that on her face. Her skin was just so smooth and so soft, so like I just knew like I need to, because like I used to watch all the white people do their makeup, like it's just like tiny products that you need. They don't like pack products like most times we do, so I actually thought it much not to actually put a lot of products on her face. And the key word here is blend. Like you have to just blend the products you put there into her skin, like push it into her skin, and her skin is so soft that you don't really need to do like too much, and you are good, you are okay. Like you don't need to do extremely too much to get things done. Okay guys, so after that we move over to the concealer. She had her concealer as well, the Nars concealer, and I can't really tell the shades because that was not mine. I just like put them on. Those were actually her shades. So the Nars concealer, I don't know the shade, like I said, can't really say the shade. And like she had almost all the product, the most essential ones. I did use my product, but like not everything. So after using the Nars, that is almost running out, so she equally had the super stiff concealer, so I equally use that. That's what I'm actually putting on now, the super stiff concealer. So I just put that as well on her face, and then use my beauty blender to also blend. Okay guys, so like I said, like she had the most essential product that if you're not a makeup artist, like those actually you should have them. There are ones she didn't really have, like, so I used my products to actually cover up for the ones she didn't have, but the most essential ones she had them. So I'm telling you guys, like you see the Mcgrath's foundation, guys, if not because of money, like how expensive that product is, like I'm going to go buy all of it, because having used that product, like I told myself that I was going to go and buy it, but the price is actually what is actually scaring me. But if I'm actually going to get a product for myself, for my personal use, I'm going to get that. I'm not saying I'm not going to get that product for my clients anyway, but I know I'm going to get there someday. Yeah, so the product is actually really nice, I must say. Okay guys, so continue with the blending for her the concealer. I'm done with the blending the concealer. Like I said, like then just take it easy, one step at a time, and you keep going. So after that I did her contour, and she didn't really have a contour shade, like I said. Okay, so I used my foundation, definitely the foundation that is supposed to be for light skin. That's what is her contour, because oh my god, like had it been she didn't give me her products, guys, Oh my, I don't know. I don't know. I actually had like a very very light shade foundation because I know I was actually going to work on a white person, so I had the lightest shade of foundation that I had. But even at that, like I have the Huda Beauty in Shy. If you know the products like Huda Beauty in Shy, you are going to know that it's very very bright. Okay, so but that was like her skin was still lighter than that Shy. Okay guys, so I moved over to blush. The blush, I still used my product, the Bicham Ageless lip stain for her blush. So I was just very very careful with putting all this on because, like I said, like I've not really worked on a light person before, so I'm being very careful. Okay guys, so I moved over to setting the highlighted areas. I didn't really show that because I think at that point the baby sun was actually disturbing, so I didn't film that process when I was setting. But I did set with the Huda Beauty setting powder. That's what she had. So after the Huda Beauty setting powder, like I said the highlighted. If you watch other of my videos, you're going to see how I set the face, like the highlighted areas in the face. Okay guys, so after doing that, I get the compact powder she had. That's the Charlse tilbury powder. That was what she had. Like, oh my god, like the lady has like the high-end brand, and those are so sweet to actually work with. When she told me like I'm going to use her product and she brought them out, I'm like, why not? Let's go to it. Okay guys, so I used the powder on her face, the rest of her face. So like I said before, she didn't have a contour shade, like she just had her powder. I was not going to do her makeup without contour, so I requested, I asked her like, what can I use some of my products, and she said okay. So you can see I'm using the compact powder, the Milani compact powder. I probably try to use like at least not most of the anyhow brands on her. So I use the Milani compact powder in shade 108. If you know the shade 108, that's for light people in Nigeria. So that was actually what I used for her contour. Alright, so I did the contour on her face and then on her nose bridge. Okay guys, so after that I moved over to her brows. One of the issues I think I see with this makeup was her brows. I don't know if you guys still remember when I was in my last video, something I mentioned about when I was working on a light skinned person, that my what is it called, my brow gel was actually very dark on her. So she was the one I was talking about. She's the one I was talking about. So the brow gel was a bit light, I noticed, but I don't have a choice because like I said, I work with just that brow gel. I don't have a lighter shade. That was by the way. I thought I was going to actually manipulate my wave, it happened that I could not really do that, but that's best. So I learned my lessons, like it's not gonna happen again. If I'm going to work on a light person, I'm going to actually find a way and make sure that it's not like as dark as it is. But that's just one thing in the makeup that I think I didn't really like. Okay, so I did that and I probably filled up with my 003. You can even imagine, like I used 003 on her. That is really dark on her face. Like the brows were just too pronounced, that in a way that I didn't like it. But that was by the way. Okay guys, so moving on, I concealed the brows with my flat brush from Merak, and I probably used her what is it called, her concealer as the, like I used her concealer to actually clean out the brows. Yeah, that was what I did, and just concealing the brows and being careful. And you know what guys, like this lady was just so nice. Like she was just so good. You know, she's just like, if you just do my, like just do it, give me something nice. She don't want her makeup shouty, like she just wanted something simple and something calm, you know. Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, we Nigerians, our definition of calmness is not actually their definition of calmness. So I did what I know was a calm makeup. Yeah, she really loved her look actually. Anyway, okay guys, so moving on, I concealed the upper part of the brows with my angled brush. I can't really remember the concealer I was using up there. I don't know if I was using mine or if I'm still using hers, but I know that most of the products were just her product. I just added just few things from my bag. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm going to be using her compact powder to set her brows. You guys remember I do set brows at a place before I actually proceed with the eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm just using my brush. It's a fluffy brush to set the brows. Okay guys, so I'm actually done with the eyeshadow. I actually filmed it, but I'm going to be posting that in another video, so just stay tuned and watch how we created this amazing eyeshadow look. I'm sorry, but I didn't really want to come and overbug this video. I'm going to be putting that down because the eyeshadow look is actually a bit longer, so I'm going to be putting that down in another video. Okay guys, okay, so I continued with dusting out the excess setting powder on her face. I actually used the setting powder is actually the Huda Beauty setting powder, like I said. So I just dust out the setting powders on her face and just basically dusting out. Then after dusting out, I got back her powder, her compact powder. I got that back. I'm going to actually be putting down every product I used on her face in the description. Okay guys, so after resetting her face, I actually resetted her face with powder and all. I used the Mac, no, not the Mac, the Morphe setting spray to set the makeup at place, to remove every powdery effect on the face. So after doing that, I'm going to be getting my hand fan to dry up the liquid products from her face. I still remember when I do that, I get my beauty sponge to blend it into the skin to make sure that the whole liquid product actually sets into her skin. Oh my god guys, can you see the beautiful eyeshadow? You know, everything is just sitting so well. So after doing that, I think I went in again. I wouldn't really know why I have to go into 2 times, but I did it actually. No, but I just felt like it's not really, it didn't really set the way I wanted, so I have to kind of do it again, so that I'm going to be satisfied with my results, you know. So but I think at this point is much better now. Okay guys, so after doing that, I'm going to be going over to the lips. So I actually mixed lip stains here. You know, the lip stains I used to work with, what is it called, orange shade, a brown shade, and pink. I mixed the three of them together to actually get the shade to use and line. I think, yeah, the pink, you can see the pink at the back of my hand, pink, orange, and brown. I mixed the three of them together. Okay, so I begin to line the lips with that. You know, in this look, I think it's the lips that is the most amazing thing that I did, that really got like, I was really like, oh wow, you know. I see the baby's hair, so like, you can see at this point like the baby was really disturbed, but I have to continue. Okay guys, so I'm outlining the lips, and I was being very careful not to because she have a very tiny lips. You guys know, like, white people, they have a very tiny lips. If you actually outline, and I have to overline, of course. I did overline the lips at the mostly at the upper part, just to give her a fuller lips. And I used to like how the when you overline it and all that, and you get the shape right, how it's going to just like lift, give that lips like a little bit of lift. Like, I just like that, so I wanted to achieve it, so I was just being careful with making the outline, because that is the outline is actually the major thing. When you get that right, like, every other thing follows. You can see how I was being careful, especially at the upper part, to outline. So after doing that for the upper part, I have to outline the down part as well, equally overlining the down part. Like, her lips is so tiny that if I have to go with just her lips shape, it's going to be fine though, but I was feeling like maybe overlining it will be better for me, not just overlining and you can't do anyhow job. That's why I have to line the lips, so that it's better. I have let the lips have like I continued with glossing the lips. Oh my god, like I love these lips. So at the end of the day, like the lips really loved. Okay guys, so I'm just at the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. God bless you guys. I love you guys so much. So this is the final look. I made this final look with my SS Max. Thank you guys so much, and God bless you. Love you.